Welcome dear friends. Now in this video we will discuss about normal reactions in different situations in equilibrium. In equilibrium condition, that means there are neither motions along horizontal nor along vertical. Okay. Let us come to the first figure. M is placed, mass M is placed over a smooth surface. Weight mg is vertically down and normal reaction is N. Very simple case, N equal to mg. So this is your normal reaction in first figure. Okay. Come to the second figure. In case of the second figure, mass of the body is M. Weight is again vertically down to the ground. Force is acting vertically down. On the other hand, N is the normal reaction force. Therefore, upward force is N, downward force is F plus mg. So this is your normal reaction. These are the plain and simplest cases. Then come to the another case. You take a horizontal inclined plane. An object is placed over that plane. Now, number of forces is only weight of the object is acting along vertically down and normal reaction is along up perpendicular to the inclined plane along outward. Now as for geometry, this angle is theta. If we resolve mg into components, one component, what we call cosine component, is opposite to n, and sine component tends to pull the body along the incline or down the incline. So in that case, you write N is mg cos theta. This is our aim, and mg sin theta. If there is some motion, you write mg sin theta is mass into acceleration. Then find out acceleration. Then calculate various kinematic properties. Okay. Then come to the fourth figure. Mass M placed over the horizontal surface. Now F is in any arbitrary direction as shown in the figure. You take this point as origin. This is F cos theta. Resolve F into components. This is F sin theta. Okay. Now weight of the body is mg. Now normal reaction is N. Okay. Now since the system is in vertical equilibrium, you write F sin theta plus N, that equal to mg. So therefore N is mg minus F sin theta. Okay, this is the value. Now F cos theta, this is the only horizontal force along x-axis towards the right. So this may be, you can put mass into acceleration. These are the figures, simple figures. How can you calculate the normal reaction in each and every case? Okay. Now let us come to this case. There are two masses, M1 and M2. M2 is placed above the ground, M1 is placed above the M2, and both the two surfaces are 1 and 2 are smooth. Now for surface 1, this is M1. Surface 1, this is M1. M1G is on M2. Reaction is upward. M2 gives reaction. So therefore, M1 equal to M1G. This is the formula. For second surface, you take M2 is here. This is a ground. M2 plus M1, because there is M1 above it. M2 plus M1 whole into G. With this much weight, it is pressing the ground. This is your normal reaction, so say N2. You write N2 equal to M1 plus M2 whole into G. Okay? That is N1 equal to M1G, and this is N2 equal to M1 plus M2 whole into G. Then come to this. You take an external force is acting on this mass. Mass is placed on a horizontal surface, at the same time it is connected to vertical surface. you take the origin of mass where it acts, from where it acts, that is as origin, you take this direction as x-axis and this direction as y-axis. X-axis pushes the vertical wall, x-axis pushes the vertical wall, whereas negative y-axis pushes the ground. Okay. Now, if this angle you take theta, this is f cos theta and this is f sin theta. Weight of the body is mg. So, if the normal force 1 provides reaction along towards the left is n1, then you can write n1 is f cos theta. Then ground provides reaction n2 along vertical up, means n2 is upward force is f sin theta plus mg. So these are the normal reactions in this figure. Okay, these are the normal reactions. So similarly, you come to the last figure. This is a cylinder or a sphere of mass m is kept in between the two fixed walls. One wall is vertical and another one is inclined, which makes an angle theta with the horizontal. So you can take blindly weight of the body. If it is a mass, then weight of the body is mg vertically down. Now this surface touches the vertical wall. Vertical wall means this angle is 90. Therefore, the surface provides normal reaction. You take n1, normal reaction, and this normal reaction line along the direction is parallel. Direction of n1 is parallel to the ground. Okay, parallel to the ground. If this angle is theta, geometrically this angle is theta. This is another normal point touches the surface. So therefore this surface provides normal reaction n2, that is n2, inclined surface, that is n2. Now resolve mg into components. One component is mg cos, another component is mg sin. Now mg sin is not necessary for the time being. Okay, this is theta, this is the vertical wall of mg, vertical line of mg. So this is opposite angle theta. Resolve n2 into components. This is n2 cos theta along vertically up, whereas n2 sin theta towards right along horizontal. If the system is equilibrium, rest, then net upward force equal to net downward weight. That means n2 cos theta, that is equal to mg. So therefore, what is n2? n2 is mg divided by cos theta. Then along horizontal, again it is equilibrium. Along horizontal, LHS is n1 and RHS is n2 sin theta. n2 sin theta. This is n2 means this is mg by cos theta into sin theta. Then this is mg tan theta. Okay, mg tan theta. So this is n1 and this is n2. So in this way you calculate, find out or detect normal reactions. So these are the simple techniques how to find out the normal reactions, and in next video we will discuss some more complicated figures to calculate the normal reactions. If you like this video, please share, upload and comment it. Thank you.